Hello everyone, and welcome back to Empire Total War 2 with this French campaign. So, we've marched on to 1750, so we're kind of halfway through the 1700s. And with that, I think it's time to update you on what's going on in the bigger picture in the different theaters of war. In terms of what's going on in Europe, the big thing is that Russia is on the rise in a big way. As we can see, they've moved all the way through to Bulgaria, threatening Istanbul or Constantinople. At the same time, they've made it through into Central Europe by taking the Bohemian region, and soon they might very well be taking Berlin. It's like, is this World War II? What's going on? So with them actually moving this far has meant that the Ottomans, which I'm fortunate enough to avoid the problem with their pathfinding as they try to go through this gap, because their focus previously has been marching through here. Now their problem is exacerbated. Is that the right word? No, it's probably not. It's increased. There we go. An easier word to understand. It's been increased. And so the end turns for the Ottoman Empire have increased quite a bit. Also, the end turns for the Russians are also increased quite a bit as well, because they've got so many troops. In terms of Russia, it's because they've got so many troops. In terms of the Ottomans, it's because of the problem with pathfinding moving way over through here, because you can't move around the town. So you have to move through it, and then into it, and then out, which causes a problem, and the troops don't really know. It causes a problem. Also the fact that the Ottomans decide to move in these kind of smaller forces, and you imagine with a big nation like the Ottoman is, that they make a lot of money, so they have a lot of these stupid little forces, and they all try to make him through the little gap here, which is now being blocked by the Russians. We can see a big force trying to move through here. So soon the Ottomans, or not the Ottomans, the Russians might be coming through here. So, as I've tried as much as possible to try and avoid going in and dealing with sort of the European stage, I've been trying to meddle a little bit to try and keep kind of sort of a power balance, but the power balance is completely out of whack. Poland is gone, the Austrians are gone, and soon the Prussians are gone, so there's no really like empire state in Central Europe, so the Russians are coming in, kind of replacing the Ottomans, and soon, you know, all of this might be Russian if something isn't done. But yeah, hopefully I can stay out of this a little bit longer, because I make a lot of money trading with the Russians. We make about 12,000, almost 13,000 in trade with them. So I'm kind of hoping that I'll be able to get peace with Sweden, and that Sweden will change its focus to once again deal with the Russians. Although I don't think the Swedes will declare war on the Russians. I think it's going to be the other way around, and then the Russians are going to realize that the Swedes are going to cut into them. But yeah, we'll see what happens there. In terms of what's going on in America, I have now gone and become really tired of the pirates. Originally, the idea of keeping the pirates alive was the fact that the pirates would, you know, kill everyone at all the trade nodes, and that, in that sense, keep the price of all the trade goods high, which wouldn't really be a problem because I control so much land where we can, you know, get these goods like sugar and cotton, and then also spices and tea from India. But they're not doing that. They're literally only going after me in Spain, so we have detached a force under the command of our own pirates. Oh yeah, and also, they just, like 2 turns ago, managed to unlock rocket ships. So they're like the primary, you know, naval force. And they're only really attacking us now, which I think, I mean, for the longest time, they had a full stack of ships just blocking Dutch Guiana, which seems like, why? Just blocking that seems really stupid. So yeah, we're gonna deal with them. We've sent Broad Captain Chitch to deal with the pirates, and it's got a force of Irish Brigade, you know, the old colonial militia, the pikemen and the boys, and then, in a roleplay sense, because the pirates are going after the Spanish as well. They've been, you know, they've been raiding this port enough that that it's always kind of on fire. And they're usually heading over here. Yeah, they're already here, or they're sitting here, blocking that port as well. So since I can recruit new Spanish conscripts, we've brought them with us. So we're gonna take this force, we're gonna attack the pirates over here, and we'll see what damage we can deal to them. Hopefully take them out, and then I'm gonna have to build up my navy to kind of clean away my enemies from the trade nodes. Like I would hope that the pirates would have, you know, taken out all of these, but now all these nodes are operational. All these nodes are operational, and they went here, but that's, I've kind of almost think they went here just because I was here. Now I think only it's the it's Spain and Genoa. The pirates have moved away. I should actually move my navy, but for the longest time, the pirates were sitting there destroying everything. So now that my trade navy is going in, the big reason is just I want to block most of these trade nodes from being used by anyone else, and so the goods are only being brought from my my plantations that I own, like the land of. We can see a price reduction of sugar. I mean, the slaves can only be gotten at the coasts of Africa. You can't plant them anywhere else. Sounds weird. Like there's a plantation for, or I guess a breeding farm would be the right word. That price is usually really high, like 41 or something, but now it's down to 18. Yeah. So that's what's going on there. In terms of what's going on in India, then we can see that my divide and rule has worked really well. We started off by giving away territories of the Mughal Empire to the Persians, which were their allies, so they weren't attacking them. Then I gave away more territory to their allies, the Mysore, so they got the Bengal region. And then we also had the rise of the Marathan Confederacy as we were fighting back and forth over territory. So you can see it's kind of a patchwork of different kingdoms holding different areas, but in large parts now I've been able to root out all my enemies and take control of the major parts of India. So we've already even made it up to the Kashmir region, which I'm setting up to recruit a lot of these Gurkha soldiers. Really good, 25 attack. That's huge if you compare to, say, Grenadiers with 13, so almost, more than double actually. No, it would be 26. But yeah, double the attack value of Grenadiers, and then really good stats as well. With actually taking over Hindustan area, I'm able to get a lot of different Indian militia units, which looks kind of interesting. However, they're all kind of shit, so I don't even see me recruiting them, because anything really, I would say below 40 accuracy is kind of shit in terms of, musket unit, so I don't see the point of taking any of that. Anyways, with the entire sort of situation worldwide more or less explained, what we're gonna do today is something I promised before, which was to bring Native Americans to India. So the Indians versus the Indians. Kind of funny. I think I mentioned it before, but you know, kind of funny how we almost Europeans, when I say we, Europeans almost immediately knew that they weren't in Asia when they came to the Americas, but still the name Indians have persisted, even though they're clearly not Asian in that sense. Try my best, of course, to say Native American, or better yet, talk about them as the particular tribe, like Cherokee or whatever. But you know, we all slip up. With that said, we have a Indian versus Indian battle, where I've brought quite a few of native musketmen, Great Plains warriors, Great Plains scouts, Great Plains lancers, ready to fight a force of elephants, Afghan cavalrymen, Pindar heavy cavalry, camel gunners, and all kinds of stuff. But enough talking, it's time to fight. So we got 5,500 men against 3,300. This is the kind of the last force of the Mughal Empire, and because they've lost so much of their land, they're suffering quite high bankruptcy. I think it's to the point where they get like 14 minus in public relations or public opinion, to the point where if I invaded this region and caused, you know, a stir or an uproar of the populace against an invader, the Mughal Empire might have fallen and become a republic just because of the unrest of bankruptcy. It kind of reflects in the troop numbers here, where they've not been able to replenish, or the fact that it might be that the troops not being able to get pay just simply go home. With that said, let's draw up our bows and our axes and go to war. Here's the result of the battle. The entire enemy force was slain, and we lost about 2,000 men out of a 5,000 men army. High amount of friendly fire due to, I think mostly, it's always the plain scouts. They fire arrows all over the place, even among units that stand right next to them, so I think that's a lot of the fire. And then, you know, sloppy movements through the town, but that's what you get for fighting in a town. Lancers killing the most, chasing down a lot of enemies. Not much else to be said here. Cannons found kind of in the bottom. No cannon did a lot. Well, this one gained 84 kills. That's quite good. The area falls, and then I want to move as soon as possible over to the next one to get rid of them as soon as possible. So we'll have the murdering general move in and restore control in the town. It's gonna burn down a lot of... Actually, we don't need to burn down these buildings, but we'll be burning down a lot of the infrastructure, and with that there's no point in holding on to the navy. Instead, this naval force will go to deal with pirates, and we'll start with the pirates in East Africa. And then, you know, here, tea or cotton, which one is best? They're actually even, and I think we'll go for cotton on this one, just because we got tea right here. And with that, soon enough, there will be new Mughal Empire. But before then, there will be no more pirates. Oh, the pirates sally forth. I didn't realize they were going to get that kind of troop spawning for them. That's actually 4,000 pirates. Should have brought cannons. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be victorious. Just by the... I didn't know this was going to be such a hard battle. I thought almost I'd be able to out-resolve it. But no matter. The pirates need to go. We'll be fighting over this town right here. Gang of pirates. There's quite a few of them. I didn't realize they were gonna set up that close to me. We need to pull the Spanish troops back. The idea was to send in the Spanish on this side with the pirate captain ready to back them up. Here is the pirate captain. Oh, they even got shields. That's a... I knew he had good melee stats. I didn't realize it's gonna have shields and shit. These troops will be moved over here, and then the Irish was gonna move in through here. The pirates are actually setting up a little bit over here. I kinda want to fight the pirates in the town. But looks like we're gonna be able to take them on piecemeal, because there's pirates moving this way, and then there's the pirates stuck here fighting with us outside of town. So right now we've got the Spanish militia troops fighting with the pirates over the open ground here. Not doing that much damage to each other. More so, they're doing a bunch of noise. But we do that. I mean, that's partly because they've got shit accuracy. But I can send in the boys here through town, get a good flank on His Majesty's deserters. And then also, I think my militia has, if nothing else, it's got better points or better chevrons to hopefully increase its fire potential. Possibly not that great to have the pirate captain behind the line getting shot up. It's gonna take forever. But yeah, they are actually split off like that. Great. What we're gonna do then is we're gonna set up Irish units to block the rest of them, and then we can see about getting around the pirates and start breaking them up from the sides. I'm surprised the boys haven't done more damage. They're right there, and they've only managed to shoot one of these pirates. We managed to kill 9 here, and here we've killed a little bit more. Actually doing quite well against this pirate unit. We've almost killed 30 men. They've also dealt quite a bit of damage to us. Let's get my Spanish units closer to deal more damage to the enemy. Get the militia closer. Get the boys closer. The pirate captain, I kind of want to hold on to him, and then we can have general versus general action, hopefully. Interesting, all other armies kind of have their units running about all over the place. And then we meet the sort of the pirates, and they are the most organized unit. Actually holding their position. Even though they have allowed part of their force to be defeated here in detail, as I'm able to surround them. As I'm surrounding them now, I kind of like to charge them, but then again I think the pirates are probably insane melee stats. Oh, they might be charging us instead. It's a perfect target straight ahead of you. I don't know why you guys aren't shooting. There you go. See if we can't get some more support going for that by bringing in these 2 units. And with them moving like this, you can move up on the flank here, and you can move up like that to deal more damage to them. We've lost quite a bit of Spanish militia through the fight. Even if there's a high risk that the pirates are really good at melee, we might want to take that chance, just because in the firefight we're kinda not doing super well. Like this unit right here is pretty primed to get charged. I just want to get a volley in here. And I'm sure the pirates got insane melee stats. Let's see. Firing into them at the same time might be just a trick. Get the second volley kind of go off into these. And then return the charge. Should overwhelm that pirate unit. This pirate unit was destroyed. Good. That's sent off. Let's try not to fire into our own men. And then we can get rid of this pirate unit by charging it. Problem here is we've spent so much ammo firing on these guys that I wonder if we have anything left to meet the women. I thought they had those grenadier women. That thumbnail did really well to boost the amount. Oh, they're all here. Okay, so he's kept his harem away from the rest of the fight. So yeah, that thumbnail did really well in driving traffic to that video. To think that like those really badly drawn pirate milkies would gain so much attention from you guys. I'm thinking what we should do is probably get all the Irish brigades to set up to go against these, and then have the Spanish move around the flank. My plan is put into action, and the Irish troops are moved up to meet the pirates head on. Looks like the pirates gonna get the first shots off. Well, it's actually kind of similar, as this one fires roughly at the same time as this gang. And so we'll get fire going throughout. Now we kind of see more of a disorganized fashion among the pirates. Quite a few of the Spanish units are really low on ammo, but that doesn't matter because we can, I guess we can throw them in melee if necessary. I'm gonna make sure that we surround the pirates. We have the pirate captain right here, ready to throw in his troops when necessary. Not entirely sure what the pirates are doing, just running about losing men. But they seem to have kind of organized themselves a little bit. And they decide to pull off again and not attack. God knows what they're trying to do. Let's get these units up a little bit closer so they can actually take part in the battle, followed by the pikes, and then you can turn up a little bit. Okay, so now they're running into the side with the militias, and now we can kind of see them drawing a line. Too early yet, I'd say, to call in the charge, as our order is pretty bad, and I'm not sure we would be able to kill off the pirates. Let's actually try and surround them once more. And then I want these troops to kind of take the fence line here. Got fence going, running straight through all of this. Okay, now these two are out of shot, so I'll order them into the melee. And then these can move closer to the harem, while these three formations move into melee the pirates. They're really standing their ground. Quite impressed by the pirates for their willingness to hold out against our attacks. Our unit's not doing well. The Spanish militia is not doing well against the pirates. The bad order is really breaking them apart. But it did concentrate the pirates. I think the boys are actually being fired upon by the enemy general. We'll turn that unit around a little bit. Now the pirates are confident enough to charge the Irish line. However, here I think we will be able to hold. Ooh, losing slightly, that's not good. Would you aid the 7th detachment by firing on the pirates, you damn bastards? Winning slightly. We'll actually send in the captain here to deal with those guys. And then these 3 units will charge the gang of pirates. And then these 2. These 3 will go over and head to aid the boys in starting to dealing with the enemy's leader. Or actually, they're doing pretty well here. Oh, the militia is coming back with a vengeance, it seems. Move up, around, and then destroy this one, and then I can hold back the pirate captain until we have to go against the courtesan grenadier battalions. Damn, they're slaughtering the Spanish troops. Hurry forward, fire the pirates right up in their ass. That should see them die. Would you please fire? Okay, the morale wouldn't be a problem if you actually decided to fire on the enemy. Now they're already gone. This one's holding out way too good. Forward. Okay, you need to go through. Wait, where's the captain? Oh, the captain went in anyways. Even though I kinda didn't want him to. But I guess that's needed because we had such a problem here anyways. Someone take that bastard out. Yeah, there we go. That's why we have the pirate captain with us. Only a pirate can kill a pirate. Why are the boys so hesitant at firing? They don't want to fire at women? Well, then fire at the stupid leader then. What are you waiting for? Join the fight. Only winning slightly. The fight is dragging out. I'm hoping that... Oh, his order is bad already. Move closer? I don't know why I keep saying closer. Let's have the Irish start to surround the pirate women. And then as soon as this is done, alright. Let's prepare our forces here. And see if we can't deal with this. Yeah, they're... the boys are reluctant to fire on the women. They are grenadiers, so I wonder if they will possibly be throwing grenades. Probably need to throw in the captain here. Okay, nice. Form square. Oh, now it's a huge melee. We'll throw in the captain. It erupts into a crazy melee. And the captain joins in the fight with his men. Surround the force and end them. We have a few Spanish militia units that break immediately upon the impact with the crazed women. But I'm setting up so I've the Irish on hopefully all sides here, maybe. A lot of my troops are retreating here. We've actually got most of these Irish on the wrong sides because we're firing into the captain's back, which is not that great. Oh, now he broke even. Hold the lines. And get firing again. And then the enemy general will kill itself on the square. Right, all the troops that are retreating, can we kind of set them up to move into the same kind of area? No, no, shoot them, shoot them. No, not shoot, shoot them. Alright, we broke one of the pirate women units. There are still quite a few of them. The captain's back. Problem was that he got tired from all the fighting. Draw the new line. Troops set up there. To think that this battle took so long. The final bit here, line versus line. I think these guys only have pistols, or maybe they throw axes, I'm not sure. Oh, they're sending the larger unit away to deal with the pikemen. And then the rest of them kind of running to die against the lines. You know what, send in the pikemen. The captain is breaking this unit. That's good. That unit's actually dying already, so you can go after those. And the pike will form square again. And the women were killed over here. And this unit can't really fight a pike square with axes. And the captain is killing this unit. And there we have it. The pirates are gone.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain!
I can't hear you!
Aye, aye, Captain!
Here's the result of the pirate battle. The pirates, of course, losing all their men, but so did almost I, where 3,400 lie dead after the battle out of a force of 5,600, leaving 2,000 men. I thought the pirate captain would do better, but I guess he lost stamina so quickly in the first fight. And then again, the pirates are OP, as we already knew. Ooh, the captain, though, did perform quite well, as he's the second highest killing unit after an Irish brigade. Irish brigade did a lot better. Spanish militia, I recruited them because, well, mostly kind of roleplay reason, and I already had in mind to make them into cannon fodder for the enemy pirates, so they would like kill them off and hopefully reduce their own stamina. That didn't really work out, but there we go. Probably should have used the... If I played better, I probably would have used like the pikemen more, and probably brought maybe at least one cannon, and cavalry would have, you know, destroyed the pirates quite readily. But there we have it. The pirates are gone. And soon enough we'll destroy the Mughal Empire as well. I'm thinking I'm gonna do that off camera though. Just because the end turn here, like when I click end here, it's probably going to take quite a while. It's going to take quite a while, unfortunately. And also, this army right here might go ahead and retake this. So I'll be running back and forth, and you know. But the Mughals will be gone, and then I might have to focus on Europe before I go ahead and like remove all these other, you know, factions that are here. So kick the Persians out, take over the Mysore and the Marathans. But there we have that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.